Yeah, we're live. Amazing. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome. If you are here, congratulations. How was your day? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Please just use the chats. I'll be monitoring the comments from here. Use the chats. Can you see and hear me? If you can see and hear me, please just drop a comment. How was your day? How are you doing today? You are welcome. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see and hear me, please? Please use the chats. Use the chats. I'll be there checking. Okay, I see one comment. Good evening, Mike. I can see and hear you. My day was fine. Amazing. Hello, Thelma. It's so good to see you. Have you invited somebody to join this live session with you? If you have not, then you've not done well. You've not done well. I mean, how many people are here on this live call on account of you? How many people are here on your own accounts? Amazing. So let's start. I am pretty much not a fan of waiting. Somtochuku, I see you. I can see you. Okay, I can hear you. And I had a great day. Interesting. Interesting. It's so good to know that. All right. So let's start because of time. Because of time. So hello, everyone. It's so good to finally be doing this with you. My name is Yetunde Laura, and most people call me Coach Laura. And tonight, I want to show you how to achieve how to transform your body in 30 days or less without stress or starvation. And that applies to you even if you have already given up on weight loss. Yeah? So let's do a quick sound check, or you can call it a roll call. Okay? If you can hear me, just tell me your state or your country. Yeah? If you can hear me, tell me quickly your state. If you're in Nigeria, just tell me your state. If you're not in Nigeria, tell me the country you're watching me from. I'd like to know, you a little bit more. Tell me your state or your country. I see Irene. Irene, it's so good to see you. Irene here. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Irene. So good to see you. Um, Thelma says Bayelsa States. Somtochukwu says I'm in Abakaliki. Irene says Irene FCT Abuja. Hmm, interesting. So good to meet you all. Keep dropping the chat. I'll be checking and engaging with you as time goes on. Okay, so you know what? Let me just remove. Since I have evidence that you all can hear me. Okay, so awesome. So let's move. Let's move. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if we have any gentlemen here. If you're a gentleman, just drop gentleman in the comments. If you're a gentleman, drop it in the comment. But I think most people that I'm relating with are ladies. So, ladies and gentlemen, and I mean, in case a gentleman is going to watch this later, so let me just greet everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to show you tonight in this webinar will literally blow your mind. For some of you here, it will definitely change your lives for good, like permanently. And I can bet anything on that. See, it has changed the lives of thousands of people already. I mean, just look at these people, for example. This is Jocelyn, this is Emanuela, this is Pastor Akinola. Look at all of these people. They have enjoyed their permanent transformation. Yeah? And I guarantee that it is going to change your own life too. So what do you expect in this webinar? In this webinar, these are the things you will discover. You will discover why you feel stuck in your current body despite everything you have done in the past. I'll also show you the mistakes you're making that makes weight loss difficult for you no matter what you do. And then I'll show you the mistakes that you're making that makes it difficult for you to keep off your weight, even when you wanted to lose it. For those of you that have ever done weight loss before, you've achieved weight loss, but you find it very difficult to keep it off, then this is going to benefit you. Yeah. So I'm going to show you how to look fit and fine whenever you want it without necessarily going to the gym if you don't want to. And of course, I will show you how to do that without giving up your favorite foods. I mean, I am a foodie. I love food. I don't know who else loves food. If you love food, tell me in the chat. I mean, if you are my fellow foodie, drop it in the chat. Okay, I see Ngozi Vincent. Thank you, Ngozi, for joining us. She said you are in Abuja. Interesting. Again, I'm going to show you how to get back your sexy body after childbirth, even if it looks like you still are pregnant. Okay, now I'll show you how to avoid all of the side effects associated with weight loss while enjoying better health and permanent weight loss. This is a no-brainer, guys. I'd also show you practical, effective, and fast weight loss techniques that I use for my clients every single time, and it gives us crazy and amazing results. Crazy and amazing results. Yeah, so at this point, I'm not going to take sharing this opportunity with those you love, guys. I'm not going to take it lightly. So don't just allow anyone you care about that you say you care about to miss this webinar. I've been saying it for a while. I'm going to say it again right here as we are here, that if you know you care about anybody and that person needs this permanent transformation, you're going to be doing them a lot of disservice if you allow them to miss it. So what do you need to do? Click on the subscribe button of this channel, copy the link of this live stream and share with them. Or you can just send them the registration link so that they can get further messages from me uh, as time goes on. That registration link, that one that's sent to you together with the flyer, send that one to them. All right, make sure that they are here, like literally drag them here, because they will thank you and keep thanking you for it. I mean it. I have seen that thousands of times, and I know that they will forever be grateful to you. So when you do that, I mean, if you have subscribed and you have shared with your loved ones, drop a done in the comments. Share this live stream with them and drop a done in the comments. So let me quickly engage with those of you who are dropping make comments. Somtochuku says, I love good food. That makes two of us, man. That makes two of us. I love good food. Yeah. Grace from Abuja, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Guys, quickly copy this link and send it to everybody that you care about, everybody that you love. Tell them to be here, because if they miss this, they're not going to forgive you. So who is this webinar for? This webinar is for you if you need a very simple way of losing weight, or you have tried weight loss before now and you have failed at it. Now you need to get it right. Or is it that you want a better overall health, or you want to have a permanent body transformation? Is it that you want to lose weight but you don't want to miss out on eating the food that you love, or that you don't want any side effects emanating from your weight loss, whether now or in the future? Or is it that you don't have the time, or just don't like the idea of burning yourself out in the gym? If you're in any of these categories, congratulations, you're in the right webinar, because this webinar was specially designed just for you. Now, I have some people that this webinar is not going to help in any way. I'm not going to lie to you about that. So if you are in this category, you may just want to excuse us, like, this webinar is not for you. You're not going to learn anything. That's just the truth. Yeah. If you have any invisible beliefs, negative mindsets, or stereotypes about weight loss, that's not even my problem. Okay. But you are still unwilling. You still don't want to drop those things. and learn new methods. Trust me, I'm going to be shaking tables tonight. Some of the things I'm going to be telling you are not going to sound very familiar. And if you're not ready to learn them, it's not going to help you. Okay? So just if you know you're going to come and argue like how does that work? How can it be easier? Can it be faster? Can it be man? This is not going to help you. Or you are here. You are looking for a way to get slim quickly, but you don't want to do anything at all. You are just waiting for a miracle to get slim. See, I didn't get slim by miracle. I had to work towards my desire. None of my clients got slim by miracle or just by praying or, or maybe deliverance. Who knows? Yes. So, guys, if you're looking for a way to get slim quickly without doing anything, this webinar is not for you. Okay. So, in this webinar, I'm going to show you two different kinds of value. And number one is a life transforming but free value. It's going to be free. Trust me, you're not going to pay for this. Okay, that you can start implementing immediately for your permanent weight transformation. Like right now, you can start working on those things, and of course, you're going to get good results. Okay, that's the first kind of value that I'm going to be sharing with you in this webinar. The second one is going to be towards the end of the webinar, and it is for those who really love speed. If you love speed, if you're a speed lover, you don't like you love to get your results fast and better. You don't like struggling at a spot, trying to figure things out on your own. You just want speed. Drop speed for me in the chat. If you're a speed lover, drop speed in the chat. And like I said, it will be towards the end of this webinar, and it is not going to be free. It's not going to be free, but I'm going to strike a deal with you. So let's make a deal. Only if I am able to deliver on the first kind of value, and you are able to get some crazy, actionable value that you can transform your life with, only then would you give me your permission to proceed to the second kind of value. So do I have your your consent on this deal? Do we have a deal? Do you have a deal? If you have a deal, drop it in the chat. Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal already? If I'm able to deliver on the first kind of value, like you really got some good value from the first part, do I have the permission to proceed to the second kind of value? If I have your permission, drop in the chat deal. Deal. Yes, we have a deal. Thank you. I read. I can see that. So let's move. See, what I'm about to show you tonight. It has helped Wumi to lose 8 kilograms of weight and 4 inches of waistline in just 14 days. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It has also helped Ella to lose all her weight and body fat, and has helped her to stay out of the hospital for almost 2 years straight. She told me a few months ago that since September, I think September 2023 or 2022, that she joined our program, she has not tasted the tiniest paracetamol. Interesting, right? Isn't it interesting? Does that interest you? Would you like to learn that? Does that interest you? Tell me in the chat. Is it interesting? So yeah, when I promise you that you're going to lose 5 to 7 kilograms in 30 days. See, I am just being conservative. I'm just being very modest, very humble. It's good to be humble. Just under promise, over deliver. Yes. Under promise, over deliver. So I usually love to under promise and over deliver. So I'm just being modest in my promise. So does this guarantee that you're going to lose 5 to 7 kilograms of weight in 30 days? Well, almost. But what is going to give you that guaranteed result? It's whether or not you will take action on what I am about to show you in this webinar. So who is going to take action? If you're going to take action, Just drop in the chat me. M-E, me. That's all I want to see. If you know you will take action on what I'm going to show you in this webinar, just drop in the chat me. M-E, me. M-E, me. Two-letter words. Yes, I am seeing some me in the chat. Amazing. I love action takers, man. I love action takers. I mean, just look at this. Look at this. This is a client, and then she sent me this. She said, "Good morning, Ma. Thank you so much. A month transformation." See what she was able to achieve in just 1 month. And then, of course, look at this person in between them. She achieved this too. And then look, this one too is 30 days. In 30 days, she moved from this kind of belly to absolutely flat belly. Yeah, look at the fold. Look at the fold on our side. I don't know if you can see my screen very well. You may want to, turn your screen in such a way that you can see the pictures and see the testimonials very well. The fold in our back is gone in 30 days. No more fold. Interesting. So this can be you. Now, this just goes to show that if it works for these people, it definitely can work for you too. Do you believe that? Where are the believers in the house? Do you believe? If you believe, drop a yes for me in the chat. If you believe that if it works for them, it will work for you, drop me a yes in the chat. Drop me a yes in the chat. Drop me a yes in the chat. Amazing. Yes, I see your comments. I see your comments. Yes. Keep dropping the yes. Keep it going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep it going. Amazing. So let's move. Good. Heads up. There's an exclusive gift for every one of you that waits attentively till the end of this webinar. Underline the word wait attentively, not the one that is distracted. So if there's any distraction in your environment, remove it now. You need to wait attentively to be able to catch this gift. And yeah, I do that intentionally. So enough with all the intros, though. Who is this lady making all of these bold claims, and why should you even bother to listen to her? Hello, my name is Yetunde Laura, and I can easily tell you some of my achievements, such as I am a multiple award-winning health, wellness, and weight transformation coach. Yeah, I'm an author. I have at least 8 books that I have published, that I've written. Uh, I'm a columnist in local and international publications. I'm the founder of Dream Body Balora Limited, a company that is duly registered in Nigeria. I'm a certified nutrition and weight management coach with years of experience. And I have helped thousands of clients across the globe to lose weight and, of course, gain it for those who want to gain. I've helped them to lose or gain weight permanently using the easy, effective, healthy, and the sustainable method. I have trained over 30,000 people from more than 25 countries on healthy living and healthy weight loss. I have been featured on media, such as leading radio stations, newspapers, um, including the Punch, the Nigerian Punch, yeah, and national television stations. I have met notable people globally. This is Dr. Stephen Akintayo, the founder of GTEX Holdings. If you know any of these people, just be dropping their names in the chat. Any one of these people that you know, drop their names in the chat. This is Dr. Stephen Akintayo, the eagle. We call him the eagle. Yeah, the founder of GTEX Holdings. This is Pastor Tomi Adisa, the founder of the Saint Mother's Global Prayer Hub. And this is Emeka Nobis, the Don, the founder of Alpha Nobis Real Estate Company, and of course, a very popular influencer online that teaches knowledge, how to make money from your knowledge and all of that. Let's just leave that. This is Dr. Augustine Oumere. Dr. Augustine Oumere is the founder of P1 Group. Yeah. And I've met with um, Dr. Niyade Sonya, a big shot in the leadership space. I've met with Nnamdi Ibe, the business surgeon. I've met with Tokotaya. I've met with Mommy Modupe Hirim, we call her Mommy Mo, of the Right Fit Marriage Academy. This is Mute Efe, the leadership coach and, the visibility expert. I've met with Femi Adisa, the founder of the Biblical Billionaire Club. This is Fola Folagbade, the founder of Warrital, that's the celebrity publisher. And this is Brother Dakpo, the intellectual violence man and the art specialist. This is Electric Tammy from the US. Yes, this is Electric Tammy. That's Tammy Ajibe. I have met with a lot of these people and so much more. I don't want to bore you with all the people I've met. Okay? So I could easily tell you all of this and more, but let me tell you a few ugly things about me too. Hmm. Look at your screen. This was me some years back. You see, as at 2017, I had tried to lose weight after being obese for more than 14 years at a stretch. And these 14 years were characterized by serious body shaming, multiple health challenges, and multiple losses. Now tell me, how do you deal with somebody telling you things like, so as big as you are still eating? Or is it the people that come to my house and see drugs around me and they're asking, why do you love drugs so much? Is it food? Why are you always taking drugs? Or is it when I want to sit down and people will say, please, oh, I beg, Laura, don't sit down yet. Please, let me just double or triple the chest for you before you sit down. Yeah. What about the multiple false accusations that I was the one who broke the chairs in church, even when I knew absolutely nothing about how the chairs broke? The general belief was that I was the biggest in church, so any chair that breaks, automatically I broke them. If not immediately, eventually, maybe because I sat on the chair before, and then by the time it now broke, it was because I sat on it that it broke eventually. You know, that kind of thinking. I saw Shege. How many can I recount? It was a season of back-to-back body shaming and people calling me all kinds of ugly names. So if you can relate to any of these things, like people have told you ugly things, just drop it in the chat. Let's gist. You know that these are things common to all of us. It happens to the best of us. Yeah. So let's talk. What are the things you have experienced as a result of your body weight? Tell me in the chat. I like to read from you. Now, all those comments that people were passing, I mean, that's just a few of the comments that I heard back then. How many will I tell you on this live call? It's too much. What I used over 14 years to hear. I can't tell you all of them in this comment. I mean, in this live stream. But you see those comments gradually they were eating into my soul. Even though the typical me would just smile when they pass them, gentle girl like us, I don't talk. I'll just smile and then I would think in my mind that I would just wave it off. It's not going to happen. It's not going to, it's not going to affect me. Little did I know that it was eating into my soul. Before I knew it, my self-esteem was gone. I no longer believed in myself or what I could achieve. Public and private embarrassment were the order of the day for me. What about the people who would look at you to your face and pity you because what they observed is that you are struggling to carry yourself? I became so ugly in my own sight and I was ashamed of my own body. I didn't like my body at all. When I look at my dresses, it was in my head, it was just full of hatred. I didn't like seeing my dresses because they were not beautiful in my sight. They didn't have shape. I didn't like looking at my dresses. I didn't like climbing the scale. Come on, carry me. I don't like checking my I don't like checking my weight. I didn't like looking at the mirror because I don't like what I see there. Even snapping pictures. That time I was thinking, I don't like snapping pictures. So, I wouldn't even snap pictures. If you look at all the pictures I'm showing you, you see that there are pictures from phone. I didn't have, good pictures then because I say come and snap. Hey, you carry camera, come and snap me. I don't like. I will tell you, I don't like pictures. I thought I didn't like pictures anyways until I lost the weight. See, the things I found pleasure in became so uninteresting. I just wanted to live every day of my life without an expectation. If possible, let me just be alone. Nobody should bother me, nobody should stress me, nobody should disturb me, nobody talk to me. I just wanted to be alone. My self-esteem wasn't the only thing that I lost. Talk about my confidence. It was in the malls. I even lost my 9-year-old marriage. Well, I guess I was not the only one who noticed that I was no longer beautiful. As I was thinking I was not beautiful, somebody else was thinking I was not beautiful. So eventually, marriage gone. It was a serious of serious emotional torture. Imagine somebody, only one person, going through all of these things. Already, you know, you are judging yourself with the way you look. People are judging you around, and then the most person that's supposed to be the most important person to you is also judging you. None of that. As if that was not enough. I had so many physical tortures added too. It was a lot. I was so regular at the hospital, and there was no day, no single day, that I was not on medication. And that's why people were always asking me, why do you love medication so much? Why do you love drugs so much? It's a food. I suffered consistent health challenges. I'll just give you a few examples. I had difficulties in moving, serious body and joint pains were the order of the day. So bad that to turn on the bed, I'll literally be screaming. My breathing was not good because I had serious breathing issues, chronic fatigue, sleep disorders, and that's just a few of the things that I faced back then. If you can relate to any of these things, please drop us your gist in the comments. We would like to read from you. That time I was weighing 105 kilograms. I literally saw life leaving me bit by bit. And like I told you, I was always on medication every single day, and the hospital had become my second home. In fact, it was safe to say that at some point I lost myself. I couldn't recognize myself again. My life became so miserable. And even though I managed to fake some public smiles every now and then, yet I knew I was miserable. At first, honestly, I did not attribute my deteriorating health to my weight. The only thing I knew was that I was always not fine and I needed to be on medications. I didn't know it was my weight that was causing it. Well, by the way, the distance between the last time I would visit the hospital and the next time I'm going to go was the duration of my medication lasted. As soon as my medications are exhausted, I am back there in the hospital. One day, I was back to the hospital, and while standing on the corridor of the consulting room, the doctor that treated me a few days before I came back to the hospital came out of his office. Yeah, and when he saw me, he could not just hide his surprise and his disgust. When a doctor has seen a patient too much and he's seeing you again, he just went, Madam, what are you doing here again? I thought I attended to you a few days ago. He quickly snapped at me, and then, me, in self-defense, I was trying to explain myself. Yes, sir, but I'm still feeling, I was trying to explain, no. The next thing I heard was, Madam, I beg, stop coming here. There's nothing wrong with you. Just go and watch your weight. Ah, he said that without waiting for me to conclude what I was trying to tell him, without waiting for him to listen to, my complaints. Just said, just go and watch your weight. As soon as he said that, he left me standing there and he left. Tell me, has that happened to you before? Has the doctor said that to you before? Go and watch your weight. Your problem is your weight. Just go and watch your weight. Has that been said to you before? I see your comments. I see your comments. Keep them coming. Has that been said to you before? Has that been said to you before? Yes. I see you, Irene. Body pains and sleep disorder. As in, that thing is a serious something. Has a doctor said that to you before? There's nothing wrong with it. Just go and watch your weight. Has that been said to you before? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. Have you experienced any of these things? And if you were in my shoes, how would you feel? If you were the one a doctor was supposed to treat you said that too, how would you feel? Oh, okay. I see that Irene says it has happened to somebody she knows. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's move. If you were the one the doctor said that too, how would you feel? Of course, bad. Bad. You're right. It wasn't the best of feelings. I mean, who wants to be disgraced that way? I felt hurt, embarrassed, body shamed, especially as other patients were there waiting to be attended to. He didn't say it privately to me in his office. He said it at the corridor of the consulting room. Other patients were there waiting for doctors to call them in. You understand how the corridor of consulting room used to look like now in the hospital? That was where he said it. That's where he said it. I can never forget. Well, I just told myself, like normal, the way I used to tell myself, I'll just shake it up as one of those nasty body shaming comments that they used to tell me every day. I'm so used to it. So I just told myself, it will soon go. It will soon leave my head. But I was wrong. You see, after I said that, another doctor attended to me. I left the hospital. But something was different about his comments. It just refused to leave my head. So I began to think, what if this doctor is actually right? And then I began to search for weight loss solutions. Hmm. Ask Google. If Google could talk, it would tell you that girl, the way I searched Google, there was almost no weight loss group that I didn't join at the time. I kept searching and searching. Probably just like you, the way every weight loss program you see advertised on internet, if you want to join, you are looking for a solution. I understand how that feels. I have been there. Just keep searching and searching and searching and searching. I even bought skipping ropes and did different kind of exercises. I fasted, I starved, nothing. Nothing worked for me. My motivation was low, morale was down. I tried everything, didn't work, so I gave up on trying to lose weight. And so I told myself, I beg, now I not keep person. If you're not a Nigerian and you're listening to me right now, it means I'm just fat. I didn't commit any offense, right? I didn't commit murder. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't commit any offense. So it's just being fat. Yeah. How many of you have said that to yourself before? Just like you. How many of you have said it to yourself? Now that I'm not keep person. Drop it in the chat. If you have said that before, let me know in the chat. And then at some point, that came a twist. One day I saw a colleague of mine who had just resumed from her maternity leave. And she was looking so slim and beautiful. This lady became the star of the moment. Everyone wanted to know her secret. Of course, I was still battling in my own, body shape and size. So I also wanted to know her secret. But I knew that I didn't want anything shallow. I wanted deep information. So, of course, I wanted results too. So I figured that the right place to meet this lady was not when everybody was choking her, asking her, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? No. I figured that the best place to visit her was when she was settled for the day in her office. And then there I went and I begged her. I pleaded and I begged her to save my life. Please just help my life. I was desperate for a solution, and she was honestly gracious to share with me. So she introduced me to the ketogenic diet. If you don't know the ketogenic diet, that's a diet where the contemporary carbohydrates like rice, beans, noodles, bread, yam, swallow, everything you know to be food are prohibited. I ignored all the warnings and I plunged into action. And in 5 months, guys, 5 months, 25 kilograms was gone. I was so happy with myself. Everyone began to ask me questions. How did you vomit? How did you do it? I became the new celebrity. Everyone wanted to know my secrets, and I gladly shared. If you know me, you know that one of my core strengths is teaching. I just absolutely love to teach. When I'm teaching, I forget that I've not eaten. I love to teach. I love to impart knowledge. I love to impart transformation. So when it happened for me, I just wanted to teach people. So I had a group of students back then that I mentored in the keto diet. And something happened then. In just a few weeks, my students were not turning up again. They were becoming so cold, and I was worried. And typical of me, if you have ever joined any of my programs, you will notice that I check up on my clients, right? So I began to check up on them one after the other, and I got feedback. And I got feedback. Yeah, I got feedback like, well, that diet is too boring. I cannot do it again. Others said it was too expensive. Others said, somebody actually said, I developed keto breast and it's so embarrassing that I cannot leave my house. So I'm dropping out. I can't continue. Somebody said that to me. Other people said it was too lonely and it makes them feel different from their family members. So because they had to cook a separate food for themselves while their family members were eating other food. So it made them feel different from their family members. So many complaints. Everybody was just complaining. But there was one comment, one feedback that I got that was really heartbreaking. This person told me that I have been bedridden for days and diagnosed with chronic ulcer. And she did not stop there. She added, thanks to you. You see that comment? God. It made my heart to sink. As I hung up the call, I felt betrayed. You know, that feeling of when you want to help people, you saw something that works for you, and because they have asked you, you want to help them, you want them to also get results, and then it is being thrown back in your face, especially when it now comes to their health. Like, it now feels like you are now responsible for their health failure. Has that happened to you before? Have you ever felt betrayed when you try to help people? Has that happened to you before? Has that happened to you before now? Please share in the comments. Share in the comments. Share in the comments. Let me see. Has that happened to you before? That feeling of betrayal when you are trying to help somebody and the person just eventually blames you for what they are going through. So when I say now, what I teach you is going to improve your health. Like I have the experience of being blamed for somebody's health. So I will do everything in my capacity to be sure that I'm no longer blamed. The rest of my life, nobody will be able to blame me that you are the reason my health failed. Nobody. That's why I had to go the healthy route. So yes, let me go back to my story. I just wanted to help. At this point, I need to do a reevaluation. And I began asking myself questions. Ask myself, Laura, are you really enjoying this keto lifestyle? And by the time I answered that question sincerely, my answer was no. I wasn't enjoying it. But there was something I was enjoying. The compliments. Hey. People were telling me, you're so beautiful now. You look slimmer and smarter. People wanted to know my secrets. I loved that part. But the process of getting the results was not fun. I didn't enjoy myself. It was like it was a case of something I'm smiling now. And you wanted to hear people telling you you're looking beautiful, you're looking better. But inside, you know that hey, Nigerians will say it's off ahead. Apart from the comments, nothing more was pleasurable for me. Nothing was fun. Now I'm a Nigerian lady and I love rice, especially when it is deliciously cooked. So having to do away with my rice and some other normal food that we were trained with was just so bad for me. It was suffering and smiling because all our normal foods were forbidden on that diet. Imagine attending a party and you have to say no to Nigerian party jollof. They ask you, do you want amala, negranebe? Do you say no? Do you want my money? No. What about beef adodo? No. Semo? No. So what do you want? You now ask for salad, meat, and water. That was me. If you have done keto before, you would understand what I'm trying to say. How many of you have done ketogenic diet before? Have you tried keto diet before? The only thing you can eat at parties is salad, meat, and water if you want to be faithful. It's kind of frustrating. Very frustrating. Now let me show you another thing. Imagine cooking your own food or your own favorite food. You now serve everybody except yourself. By the time you now finish serving everybody, you now have to now go to one corner, serve yourself cucumber, eggs, mayonnaise, water. That's all. That's all you can eat. Because you're doing one diet. Your food, your own best food, is forbidden on the diet that you're doing. Imagine not being able to attend social gatherings or even eat out with your friends and family because you'll be looking weird and miss them. People were looking at me that time like, what's wrong with this one? So when I go to parties and I ask for salad, meat, and water, the look I get from people like, what's wrong with this one? Is she trying to pretend like she's better than us, like she's an Oyinbo? If you're not a Nigerian, that means like she's white, she does not eat our regular meals. People used to believe that I was pretending, but I was not. Something was wrong. How many of you can relate? Can you relate? Can you relate? Yes, I see you. Edith says I can. Yes, I think Edith can relate. She has done the keto diet before. She can relate. That lifestyle is a lot. So by the time I was done with my reevaluation, I had to dump the diet. But trust weight now. It was not long before my weight just back up. I was back to 0 point and was left with just two options. It's either I go back to the ketogenic diet or I continue struggling with weight gain. At this time, people, they love to comment. They started commenting on how I was getting fat again, and so I had to go for a third option basically. And my third option was research. I threw myself into lots and lots of research. I kept searching. I even went back to school. Yeah, I had to go back to school. I kept searching and searching and searching until I struck gold. And then I finally found a way to eat all. When I say all, I mean all of my favorite meals, and also lose weight permanently without the fear of side effects while enjoying my journey. Perfect balance. Exactly what I was looking for. I found it. So I practiced. My result came out better, of course. And then I went from 105 kilograms to 60 kilograms in less than 8 months, typically. And for 8 years now, I have kept my weight at 60 to 65 kilograms. How many of you want that? Well, thousands of people from different countries have also been shown this way, and they're very happy with the results. Now it is your turn to be helped. But the question is, are you ready for my help? Do you want me to help you? Respond, do you want me to help you? Are you ready for my help? Just like me, you probably have tried all kinds of weight loss solutions, all to no avail. Maybe you have lost weight, but you always gained it right back. Maybe you have given up on trying to lose weight and even belly fat. But the fact that you're listening to me right now tells me that you are willing to give it another shot. It may be the last one, like you have told yourself, after this one, I'm not trying again. But that is fine by me. In fact, the truth is, I want this to be your very last shot at weight loss too. No more running after weight loss coaches, not because you're frustrated, but as a result of getting a permanent solution. And that is very achievable. Ask my clients, and they will tell you this for free. But then again, even if I start by telling you what to do and what not to do to lose weight and belly fat, you probably will not make much out of it. Just like you've not been able to make much out of all the previous programs and groups and everything that you have joined before now. Am I lying? That's what happens, yeah? So let's do things a little differently. You know, this is why the very first thing I work on with my clients is their mindsets. Believe me, if you have all the information in the world, but your mindset is wrong, all of them will not do you any good at all. Your mindset is the reason you continue to make mistakes that keep you running after weight loss coaches. So let's get digging into all the mistakes that make you feel stuck in your current body. And I've also prevented you from achieving and sustaining your dream body no matter what you do. So are you ready? Are you ready? If you're ready, drop me ready in the chat. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me start showing you all your mistakes. Now, one thing I want you to do for me, yeah, is that as I talk about these things that happen to be the mistakes you make while on a weight journey, whichever resonates with you, excuse me, yeah, whichever resonates with you, drop them for me in the chat. Anyone that resonates with you, drop them for me in the chat. Is that okay? Any one of them that resonates with you, drop them in the chat. Let's go. So let's start talking about why you feel stuck in your current body despite your previous attempts. Fear. Fear. The first fear I want to talk about is the fear of failure. When you ask questions like, what if it doesn't work for me? Or you say, I am a menopausal woman. Will it work for me? Or when you say, I have health conditions that make weight loss difficult. So, is it going to work for me? These are questions coming from the place of fear. So, if you are currently fearing failure of weight loss, then this is my response to you. You see, weight loss can only work for you if it is the right technique for your body type and needs. If it is not the right body type, if it is not the right body type, it is not the right technique for you, for your body type, for your needs, it's not going to work. So you have to find the one that will work for you before it will work for you. Do you get that? Some of you may be fearing side effects. And how you would know that you are fearing side effects is when you ask questions like, what if there are side effects? Or you say, I am still in my reproductive years and I don't want anything to affect my reproduction. I still want to give birth to children. Or you are asking, I'm a breastfeeding mom and I don't want my baby to be affected. These are questions that come from the place of fear of side effects. And if you're asking any of those questions, then this is my answer to you. Side effects can only come when you practice unhealthy weight loss methods. If you do weight loss the right way, the only side effects you should expect is a better all-round health for you. And if you have a baby, like you're a breastfeeding mom, of course for your baby too, because your health is going to be transformed. Okay? Now, if you are fearing difficulties, you would ask questions such as, what if the things I'm told to do are too difficult to keep up with? Then, if you're asking me that question, I will answer you by saying a sustainable result is only gotten through techniques that are easy and fun. You can only get a sustainable result when you go through your weight loss using easy and fun techniques. Okay, they have to be fun to go through. And then if you're also asking me, what if I don't have the time to commit to this? I am busy. This is what I have to tell you. If weight loss is to be sustainable, what you practice must be seen as your lifestyle. So if you have time to live your everyday life, you certainly have the time for weight loss. If you're asking, what if I don't like the food that they give us on the plan? This is what I have to tell you. Overly regimented weight loss plans only lead to temporary results at best. So it is better to learn how to lose weight with your preferred meals for sustainable results. So any food you want to continue eating, use that same meal to achieve your weight loss. And if you're asking, will I be asked to cut off my favorite meals and treats? This is my response to you. Cutting off food and food groups will only lead to the feeling of restriction. you need to learn to enjoy your favorites within healthy limits of calorie allowance. And that is when your your results will be pleasurable and will be sustainable. If you're asking, will I be required to exercise? I don't like to exercise. I don't want to exercise. This is what I'm going to tell you. Exercising is healthy and it is beneficial to weight loss. But the bulk of your weight transformation will come from your meals. So it's absolutely possible for you to lose weight without doing exercises that feel like you're walking, right? And if you're asking, what if I usually find it difficult to follow things through? When I start, I don't follow it through. Then this is what I'm going to say to you. An inclusive weight loss program with a functional support and accountability will definitely help you, right? And if you are asking questions like, will I be required to pay and keep paying? Then I'll tell you, a weight loss program that empowers you to lose weight sustainably is all that you need. If you find anyone that will empower you, truly empower you to lose weight permanently, I would advise you to grab it, make that one-time commitment, and be empowered for life. Trust me, it is worth it. There's no need to continue running after weight loss coaches and weight loss program. Every weight loss program, every weight loss, you are there, you are here, you are registering. You don't need that. Okay? Get it once and for all and get it permanently. And if you're asking, is it going to make me look pale and sick? If I lose weight, will I be looking pale and sick? Well, a healthy weight loss program will only leave you healthy and happy. So make sure that whatever you're going to do, there's on the internet space, a lot of people will come to you claiming their program is healthy. It is your responsibility to check, is it truly healthy, right? Before you commit to it. Because if you commit to anything and it is not eventually healthy, well, I'm sorry. What about if you're asking me, and coach, will I have a sagging skin after weight loss? The honest answer to that it is normal. It is normal to have excess skin after losing a lot of weight. If you're losing little weight, maybe you may not have sagging skin. But if you lose a lot of weight, that weight left under your skin, right? So you are expecting to have excess skin. But thankfully, exercising and eating right will help you to firm up your skin. So it's not a situation that you cannot remedy. Okay? I see a comment, and this is absolutely beautiful. When I did keto, I looked pale and I was admitted to the hospital. No strength, low sugar. Exactly. And that is why I keep telling you, look for healthy methods that are also sustainable for you. These methods that everybody is shouting is healthy. Check well low. Check very well. Okay, so yes, let's move. If you're asking, will I be able to eat out with my friends and family? Then this is the response to you. A lifestyle-based weight loss approach will not deprive you of your everyday living and your everyday fun. So find a lifestyle-based weight loss approach. That's what you should commit to. That's what you should stick with. Do you get that? Now, the second reason you currently feel stuck is that you tell yourself a lot of lies. Maybe you don't know that they are lies. You tell yourself a lot of subconscious lies. For example, you say my fat is stubborn. Hmm. Do you know that no fat is actually stubborn? The only reason you think your fat is stubborn is that you've not found the right weight loss technique for you. So you think nothing works for me. Don't forget, when I started my own weight loss journey, I was thinking nothing would work for me and I gave up because everything I had tried before did not work. So at that point, it was normal for me to say my fat is stubborn. But when I found what worked for me, where is the stubborn fat now? There's no stubborn fat anywhere. So when you find what will work for you, then you forget about fat being stubborn. Or you're saying, this thing runs in my family, it is genetic, and so it's not a problem. Well, this is what I'm going to say to you. While genetics play a role in fat accumulation, okay, we understand that when it runs in the family, it runs in the family. But then the truth is, the bulk of your weight is gained through your lifestyle. And our lifestyles are learned. You see, how you cook your meals is learned. from people around you, your family members. So they are likely to pass unhealthy lifestyle to you unintentionally. So while it is there in your genetics, the way you have lived your life so far has also contributed to your weight gain. And the good news is that even hereditary fat can be effectively and permanently lost. Now, another lie you tell yourself, like me, I told myself this lie. Now, fat I fat, no person. If you have said that before, drop it in the chat. If you have said now fat I fat, I don't keep person, I beg. Drop that in the chat. Now, this is what I'm going to say to you. The truth is, it is not an offense to be fat. But have you heard that fat has been implicated to be directly responsible for more than 2.8 million deaths every single year? Globally, globally, throughout the world, every single year, at least 2.8 people die as a result of their weight. This is not my statistics. This is a figure given to us by WHO, World Health Organization. You can go and cross-check this information. Go and cross-check this information. So if fat can kill over 2.8 million people, that's over 3 million people every single year, every year, then it is dangerous. If you're not killing another person, you shouldn't kill yourself too. So these deaths are preventable, and ignorance is not an excuse. So which of these fears and lies can you identify with? Which of them is your fear? Which of them is the lie you have told yourself? Drop them in the chat and let's proceed. Next, let's quickly look at the mistakes you're making that makes sustainable weight loss difficult no matter what you do. The mistake of your mind. What you think about weight and weight loss. You think, especially in Africa, we think obesity is a sign of good living. When you see people that are big or have big belly, you just erroneously conclude that they are living a good life, they are healthy, they have money. Can I shock you? No. Obesity is not a sign of good living. It is the opposite. It's a sign that something is wrong with your body. Because if your body is working well, it's not going to be storing up fat. So your weight actually greatly influences your health. Let me read a few testimonials to you so that you understand what I'm trying to say. Dwayne says, before I started this challenge 2 days ago, challenge is our program, our paid program, right? Before I started the challenge 2 days ago, the color of my urine was like Fanta. In my mind, I was drinking enough water, but the color did not change. So I booked an appointment to see a doctor because I was worried. The earliest time the doctor would see me was going to be September 25th. Yesterday afternoon, I noticed the color of my urine had returned to normal. By yesterday afternoon, that was a day after she joined the program. Okay. So she noticed that the color of her urine just typically changed. And then she said, I waited to check again today, which is the second day of the challenge. And she says, it's still the same. It's back to normal. I have canceled the appointment and saved myself 35 pounds in transportation costs alone. I have saved myself 35 pounds in transportation costs alone. I thought to share with you. So after spending 35 pounds in transportation costs, she will still spend money to get treated, to see the doctor, and of course her medication will cost money. She just saved herself all of those unnecessary spending by fixing her lifestyle in just one day. The results showed. And then she didn't need to see the doctor again. This is Ivy. She said, Ivy said, I used to feel very heavy and tired when waking up in the morning to prepare for the day. And I also feel this serious backache. It's only been 5 days into the challenge, and I feel lighter and energized when I wake up. I'm also more active than previously. My water intake has improved. My backache has reduced drastically. 5 days and backache has reduced drastically. Do you pick that? And then she says, I now enjoy working out my body. Someone that was battling with serious backache is now enjoying working out. Do you see how little change in your lifestyle can actually fix the big things that are wrong with your body? Yeah. So she says, thanks and God bless you, coach. So let's move. What other mistake are you making in your mindset? You don't know how much damage obesity is actually causing to your total well-being. Should I shock you? Let me show you some examples. You see, I said here, obesity could be costing you more than you know. And there are a lot that I could show you, but I mean, because of time, I just decided to pick out these three testimonials that shows how much obesity is taken from you unawares. Look at this person. She says, I had missed my blood pressure meds yesterday, and I still have not taken it as at 7 p.m. today, making 2 days of missing a blood pressure medication. And then I decided to check it before taking it. And Viola, it's been a long while I had this reading, even on my medications. Even while taking blood pressure medication, she has not had 120/82 in a long time of consistently taking medications. Now, she didn't take it for 2 days, and then she checked, and it is back to normal. Can you beat that? So, even your blood pressure issues, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, blood sugar, all those things are just as a result of the way you live your life. If you fix those things, I bet you they will come back to normal. Somebody says, I don't even know how to start, but you really brought out the best in me. Few days to the challenge, I went to the hospital to get my antidepressant drugs. So this person is on antidepressants, meaning she's suffering from depression. Unfortunately, we started the challenge, and in those 14 days, I didn't take a single dose of those drugs, but I am feeling okay with full confidence and I sleep well. No more antidepressants. So in 14 days, she dropped antidepressant that she's been taking for years. She dropped it for good in just 14 days. No more antidepressants. And then she says in 14 days, she lost 3 kg. So thank you, coach. May God bless you abundantly. Do you see that? Even depression, mental health issues can be as a result of your weight. If you don't fix it, you will not know what you're losing. Now, this person, this is Valentina. Valentina says you are right because so many things are now working well in the other room. If you are not a Nigerian, the other room means that the bedroom. So it means that even her sexual prowess, her sexual life was fixed as a result of fixing her lifestyle, as a result of working on her health and her weight the right way. Okay? Now she's enjoying better sexual prowess and all of that. So imagine how many families have broken down because of sexual issues like this. And being on this journey, she was able to fix that for herself and her family. How do you think her husband is going to feel about what she did? You see? So it's costing you too much. It's actually costing you too much. Now, another problem, another mistake with the mind is that you think weight loss must be hard and stressful. This one, I have seen a lot of people who will not do anything that will not stress them because they are so used to hard things. So when you tell them, come and enjoy yourself and lose weight, they will say, how is that possible? They will say it is calm. So you see, your weight journey should be easy and pleasurable. That's the only way you can sustain it. There's no what do you call it, shortcut anywhere. If you don't love it, if it's not easy, if it's not pleasurable for you, you will soon drop out. Now somebody says, I don't even know that it's this long. It's just like yesterday to me. I think I am enjoying it. Thank you, coach. Regina says it's amazing. I love the challenge. At first I was thinking I couldn't do it, but it is amazing. I started 90 kg. I checked it last 3 days, and I am now 88 kg. So it's working for me, and I feel lighter. Thank you, ma. Another person says, coach, I'm enjoying it, loving exercise, I'm feeling lighter, feeling confident and energetic. I am not letting go of this lifestyle. When I say go for a lifestyle based approach, this is what I mean, a lifestyle. Somebody says, good evening, coach. This challenge has been amazing. It is easier than I envisaged. Thanks for all the life-changing coaching. Somebody says, I just want to say a big thank you for making my weight loss journey an easy one. You see, people are doing it easily. So if you choose the difficult one, now you sabi. Somebody says, 7 kilograms down without stress. So just to eat healthily and with caution. Thank you, coach. This a lot of people, many people. You see, if you want to see more testimonials, just go to our website www.dreambodybylora.com. You will see thousands of testimonials there of how this is very easy and how their health has been transformed and all of that. So let's go to the next mistake you're making. Your plan. You're making mistakes with your plan. And how do you do that? You desire results and you're not checking the process. Okay? Or you compare your body with others. You compare yourself with celebrities, people that post online. You just compare yourself. You're putting yourself under the pressure of how long it took another person to lose weight. So you want to put yourself under that pressure. And you are making the mistake of not identifying techniques that will suit you as a unique person. Or you even do it the wrong way. You take drugs, you take slimming teas, you do hours in the gym, or you are even planning to do surgery, maybe keeping money to do surgery. These are the wrong ways to go about weight loss. Yeah? Let me just show you something. And here I said, don't just out for the next popular method. Check if it is going to be if it's going to work for you. Check if it is going to work for you. Now, somebody says the experience has been very eventful. I have been on some other weight loss programs, but those ones were really cumbersome. I am happy with this one. So check if the weight loss program that you want to commit to is not going to stress you. Dr. Nofisa says, I took my waist measurement again today, and I couldn't believe I was another 2 inches down, 4 inches lost in 3 weeks. I have never had weight loss like this, even on crazy diets. Thank you for everything. This is the best gift I could get myself as I turn 40 this year. So what gift are you giving yourself for Valentine? Probably this can be the best gift you give yourself. I mean, celebrate yourself. You deserve this kind of easy life. And then I'll give a last example of a client who had done weight loss before, and then she has signed up for one program before now, and then she now eventually signed up for my own. And so when it was time for her to turn up for my own program, we didn't see her. And like I told you earlier, I am one person who would go looking for my clients to check up on them. So when we didn't see her, I went into her inbox and I checked for her. And then she told me that I have been bedridden for 6 days now. But I'm grateful I am okay today because I got discharged. And hopefully I will join when I get completely better. So I asked her, what's the problem? What's the problem with your health? And then she told me typhoid and malaria. And I had chronic ulcer too. I was throwing up blood. And then she told me the ulcer was as a result of the weight loss program that she did before she found me. So I told her, okay, it's okay. Please take your time to, recover. And when you feel you're very okay, you can come back and then we would find a way to work it out for you. And then she said, okay. So I wasn't expecting her anytime soon. Only for her to reach out to me like 2 or 3 days after. And then she told me, hello, coach, I visited the hospital today because I was asked to come back. So I did. The doctor said I was okay and I was already feeling fine. Just follow-ups. So I spoke to him about my weight loss journey and I showed him your flyer and he went through the group messages. This person signed up for the group coaching program, right? He went through the group messages. Don't forget, I have started the program, but she was not joining, but she was already in the group. Okay, so she's seeing what everybody is doing in the group. So she said she showed that doctor what we were doing in the group, and the doctor saw everything there. He was like, if I had done this earlier, I wouldn't be sick. So when will I start? And I said to him, anytime you tell me that I am fit, then he said, start today because you are okay. And this will be good for you. So her doctor told her to start our program because this would be good for her. And if it was a program she had done before she had that chronic ulcer, she would not have had it. So check. I'm saying it and I'm saying it again. Check very well. Don't just jump on the next popular method. That it is trending does not mean not mean it will work for you. Check, will it work for you? Okay. So other mistakes you make is with your food. You probably consume too many calories. And the truth is, a meal can actually be healthy, but it is high in calories. That kind of meal will be very good for people that want to gain weight. But for you that want to lose weight, if you're going to eat that kind of high calorie, healthy meal, you must learn to eat it the right way for you that want to lose weight. Another kind of meal that is the culprit for high calories is processed meals, anything processed, right? Like processed meals or even meals, snacks, and drinks that have high, a high amount of simple sugars. They are very high in calories. So if you're taking them, you must learn to take them the right way. Okay. Another mistake you make with your food is that you consume too few calories. You go on diets. I know that I said taking too much calories is a mistake, but taking too few calories too is also a mistake. And what this one will do for you is that it will make your body to switch to starvation mode. So you begin to hold on to food instead of letting them work for you. The body will think, there's a problem, or we are not getting enough food. So the body begins to hold on to food, and then it begins to slow down the way your body is using the food. Unfortunately, when you have already slowed down your metabolism, it is almost impossible. It is difficult to get it back up again. Do you understand? So that is why diets, people that have dieted before, when they now try to lose weight, it looks like their weight loss is slower than people that have not done it before because they have tampered with their metabolism. It is a mistake. It's a mistake. So this makes long-term weight loss very difficult for most people that try different things. Okay. Then another mistake you're making with your food is that you have a wrong relationship with food. You are seeing some food as causing weight gain, and you are seeing some food as good for weight loss. Should I shock you? Any food can cause weight gain, and any food can actually be used to lose weight. What is important is how you eat it, right? So there's no food that is for weight gain, there's no food that is for weight loss. Any food at all can be used for both of them. It's how you eat it that really matters. So here I said you can eat anything to lose weight, but you have to eat it right. Let me just read a few testimonials that will show you that you can eat anything. Temi says to say that I eat anything I feel like. Thanks for your time and mentorship, ma. Okay, this person after losing 14.5 kilograms, see, 14.5 kilograms, almost 15 kilograms in 30 days, and she had lost 6 inches of belly fat, right? She says other improvement observed. I see positive feedback from others. I have improved skin complexion, clear urine color, overall well-being. And then she says, eating habits, no restriction of food. I am achieving balance. And then she says, comment, I am delighted with my progress after having lost a total of 14.5 kg and 6 inches around my waist. The positive feedback I've received, improved skin glow, clear urine color, all of those things. See, she said a lot of stories. Let me leave that for you to go and read on our website. And then she said, another person says, other improvements observed. BP from 140.90 has dropped to 117.83 this morning. From 140.90, that's very high, to 117.83, and that's absolutely normal this morning. I don't struggle to get out of bed in the morning again. I feel clean from the inside. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like my inside just got cleansed. Everyone keeps telling me to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm just loving myself, and I still eat what I like eating. You see that? Comment to Coach Laura. Didn't know I could do it, but it's so easy. You see, another person is saying it. I am really looking forward to the remaining days. I'm planning to make it a lifestyle. So obviously, this was in the middle of the program. We have not even completed 30 days before BP has dropped to normal, and then she's saying all of these things in less than 14 days, typically. Okay, I used to think I don't eat a lot. Why am I fat? Last weekend, I realized all the small, small things I eat. Now, this is where we have helped our clients to realize the mistakes they make with their food. And somebody is now telling us that after she went through that process, she realized that the small things that she used to eat, like 2 slices of potatoes plus butter one side, jam one side as snack, while she's still waiting for dinner to be ready in 1 hour, it's not part of it. And that person says, or is it the meat pie, the not small one that I eat? My own sickness was bread and coke. Thank God he has delivered me. So you need to realize where you are going wrong, to be able to fix your mistakes. And we help you do these things, really. So another mistake you're making is with your expectations. You probably expect to lose too much weight in a short time. Or you expect weight loss programs to be hard and rigid. If it's not hard, it's not for you. You just like hard life. Or you expect weight loss meal plan to be restrictive. This one, I have seen people who see my meal plan and they come back and tell me, this meal plan, is it for weight loss or for weight gain? And I'm asking, what happened? They say they are seeing normal meals, they are seeing normal food inside. And I'll come back and I will ask them, sorry, what kind of food do you want me to put in your meal plan? Abnormal food. Me, I love food though. I like to eat. I don't like abnormal food. So I put my client on normal food. You see? So don't expect your weight loss plan to be so restrictive, so difficult, so hard. How do you want to maintain that kind of result if everything is hard? You want to go hard the rest of your life? No, no. So set your expectations right, and your weight journey will be a walkover. Somebody says, "Good evening, coach. I'm so happy to be in this challenge. I can't believe that I'm eating like this." We eat. Oh. If you don't like food, you'll be intimidated because we eat. Okay, so it says this your method is sustainable. Then somebody says, indeed, it's one of the best training of my life, and I really enjoyed and learned many things from it. I learned how to lose weight without using any unhealthy strategy. Before, I used to eat food only once or twice in a day and in a very minute quantity without even losing the weight. But with your help, I have learned to lose weight while eating healthily. That's amazing. So this person eats more than 2 times a day and she's still losing weight. And she's not eating small, she's eating to her full, her feel. Yes, she's eating to her feel and she's still losing weight. How interesting is that? Is that not interesting? Somebody says, I'm not able to check my weight, okay? But these are the things that I've observed. I feel very lighter. I usually felt heavy and got tired so easily. But now, no more tiredness. And the bomb is that my BP that would usually rise to 130, 90 to 95, when I checked throughout last week, it was 110, 82 to 83. Do you see that? So this thing can fix practically almost everything that is wrong with your health. So just get it right. So another mistake you're making is with your weight goal. Yeah, you don't factor your health into your weight goal. You just want to do anything goes, anything you see. You don't care if it's going to affect your health or it's going to come with side effects. You just want to do it. Does it work? Straight, you have jumped inside it. Don't always do that. Check if it is healthy for you before you jump into it. And the truth is, some of your health, skin, and confidence issues are directly linked to your weight. I said that. Sylvia says, I have started this journey and this is my 4th day. So she has successfully spent only 3 days in the program. And on the 4th day, she says that I am already feeling so light. I didn't feel pain for my period. I was expecting serious menstrual cramps as before, but my period just came out without any kind of pain. Now I know that my body does not need all that plenty food that I used to eat. Wow. Information is power. Thank you, Coach Laura and the other coaches. You are really doing a great job. You see that? Then somebody else says, honestly, with just 1 month of eating healthy, my anxiety problem reduced so much. Do you see that? And another person, in 14 days, this person says, Coach, thanks for showing me the right way to eat. Plus, my skin is popping. Before I started this class, I was almost going to buy a skincare product worth over 20,000 naira because of uncountable acne on my back and on my face. But my skin is totally clear now and my color is a bit brighter. I am feeling my fine girl shape. So in 14 days, all the acne cleared on her face, the one on her back too cleared, and she didn't have to spend on, skincare products. And this time, she was sending this testimonial in 2021. 2021. This is 2025, right? Imagine how much these 20K products of skincare is now currently being sold. I mean, if you're in Nigeria, you know what I'm trying to say, Abby. So yes, another mistake you make with your goal is that you don't have a sustainable goal. You don't have a long-term goal. You're not planning for the future. You just want to get it and get it right now. You don't care what happens tomorrow. So all these mistakes that I've told you that you have made, how do you fix it right now? I'm going to tell you the solution to all these mistakes. First of all, rework your mindset. And thankfully, I have shown you the wrong mindset. So just flip it, change the way you think. And I've taught you the right mindset on this program already, right? Am I right? I've taught you the right mindset, yeah? So another thing you need to fix is that you need to plan for a long-term transformation. Make it lifelong, like forever. Just plan that this thing that you're getting into is going to last you for the rest of your life. Then set your expectations right, of course. Eat right. Eat all classes of food, but eat them in the right portion sizes, right? The right portion size for your weight loss goal. That is how to get it right. And then, of course, learn to identify and practice techniques that will suit your own body makeup. When I say body makeup, I mean your metabolism. And stick with it. Stick with it. That's when you can have a permanent transformation. Is anybody with me? It's been a while I got feedback. Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me, please? Are you with me? So how do you know the techniques that work for you? They must be easy, like I said, and you must enjoy them. You must see fun in them. You must miss them. If you don't do them for a while, you must be able to miss them enough for you to get back on track immediately. That is when that's the only guarantee that you're going to have a permanent result. Okay? That's the only guarantee that your result is going to be permanent. And of course, check, it must be healthy. It must not bring any negative side effects to you. And of course, it must work. I mean, you are here because you want to lose weight. So it has to give you that weight loss. And it must be something you see yourself doing in the long term. Okay? So it has to be sustainable. It has to be sustainable. Yeah, thank you for that feedback. Um, I see that you can still hear me. Good. Now let's take it a step further. How do you now achieve and sustain your dream body? Even if you have given up on weight loss. I've shown you all the mistakes, that you have made. So how do you now get this result? Is what I want to show you now. So, but if I show you how to achieve a banging and sexy body in less than 4 weeks, tell me in the chat, would it be worth anything to you? Would it be worth anything to you if I show you how to achieve this result in less than 4 weeks? Would it be worth anything to you? Would it be worth anything at all to you? Would it be worth anything at all to you? Would it be worth anything at all to you? Okay, yeah, I see your feedback. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So let's move. Let's move. See, over the past 5 years, I have helped more than 5,000 clients from more than 20 countries to lose weight permanently using the strategies that I want to show you right now. This is the point you have to calm your body down and, you know, learn right if you must. Okay? I'm going to show you the strategies that has helped me to help 5,000 plus people from different countries, basically, from different countries. So let me introduce to you my personal framework. This framework was not read in a book. It was not gotten from any coach. It was not gotten from anywhere. I designed this framework, and this is the framework I work with when I'm working with my clients. I am handing over my own framework to you free of charge. Where's my thank you in the comments? Tell me thank you. So I designed this framework and I call it the RPES framework. Yeah. This framework practically fixes all the mistakes that I've mentioned to you in 4 easy steps. Step number 1 is R, and it is realize. I help you realize a lot of things. Then we move on to your plan. I help you plan. I help you plan your weight loss journey so that it can be easy, healthy, effective, and also sustainable for you. And then the next step I now move on when I'm working with my clients is the execute. That is when we now help them to practice all the teachings that I've taught, we practice and we get results. And then the last stage is I help them to sustain the results. So this is what I use, my personal toolbox, to help my clients. Okay, this is what I use to help my clients, and I'm going to be showing it to you in a short while. Okay, thank you. I'm seeing your thank you in the chat. Thank you, Carol. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. Okay, so let's move. What is our realize? What are the things you must realize? First, you must realize what costs your weight gain. You must also realize why you want to lose weight. Then you should realize why you should want to lose weight. Because most times, why you want to lose weight is not why you should want to lose weight. Okay? Then you should realize why your previous weight loss efforts failed. And then you should realize how your body works to lose weight. Realize these 5 things. Once you're able to successfully complete this realization step, you will have a better understanding of the following. What causes you to gain weight? Now, I can't do this for everybody on this call, on this webinar, because what causes everybody to gain weight, or everybody's journey is different. I will need to ask you questions, interview you to get this done, and I can't do that in this webinar. So you have to go back and practice this on your own to get your own answer. Do you understand? Okay, so you have to realize what causes you to gain weight. Once you know what has caused you to gain weight, that's the cause of your problem. You know how to prevent that problem next time. Is that not? Aha. Then when you realize why you want to lose weight, that will serve as your motivation that keeps you in the journey for the long run. Don't forget, I said you should plan for long-term results. So plan for the future, plan for forever. So, and your reason for weight loss is going to be what will keep gingering you, even when you don't feel like showing up for yourself. When you remember your reason, you should be able to get up and do what you need to do. Okay? Then you have to realize where your previous weight loss efforts failed. And this is going to help you to ensure that you are not failing at this one too. They say it's only a fool that will keep repeating the same thing. Doing the same thing the same way and be expecting a different result. So not where the problem laid in the past things that you have done before now, and use that to fix the current thing that you are about to start. Do you understand? So that you don't fail at this one now. That's how to do it. Now, you also realize how your body works to lose weight. And this is going to help you to make informed decisions and help you to maximize the function of the body to achieve the body that you always dreamed about in no time and without any kind of stress. Now, most people do not take their time to go through this mental preparation because they are too much in a hurry to lose weight. Unfortunately, when they skip this step and they eventually lose the weight, they fall off the wagon and they cannot sustain their result. So in a short time, they're back to their former size or even bigger than they started when they attempted weight loss. Let me show you something. This one I says, all battle are first won or lost in the mind. Your mind is a battlefield, yeah? You win or lose every battle in your mind. This is Toyin. Toyin says in the past 10 days, it says these past 10 days have been really interesting and indeed an eye-opener for me. I would say categorically that why I haven't attained my dream body is as a result of lack of motivation, proper planning, no portion control of my meals, and lastly, inconsistency on my plans. Kotlara, you are indeed a good woman who wants the good in others. You have shown us many things I didn't know. I cannot thank you enough. You see that? So after she passed through that, these are people on my paid program. Oh, yeah. After I took her through that realization stage, she now came out and she listed why she's not been able to achieve her dream body. So you need to go through that and list your own reason. There are so many things that could be wrong. So you need to learn all of that and pick out your own. So Aisha too, after I took Aisha through that process, she says there are many things that I have tried but failed to lose weight. I now realized that I failed because I am not accountable to anyone. She has also realized her problem. You see that? Thank you so much, Coach, for your tireless efforts in inspiring and motivate us. I also appreciate your inspiration and your sense of humor. Yes, I can be very fun to relate with. I love to make my clients feel very at home to play with me, talk to me, they're just friends. So let's move on to the second step of this my framework, which is the planning step. Okay, planning is, of course, is the art of settling down to strategize your permanent win. Whatever is going to last, it will take time for you to plan it and build. That's why this step is very important. There's absolutely nothing you want to achieve that will last that you will not first of all have to sit down and plan it. Planning is as important as the results you want to see itself, because that is what it will bring you the results that you want eventually. And if you plan well, you will get good results. But if you refuse to plan well, you may have to continue your endless search for weight loss solution. How many of you want to continue searching for weight loss solution? After you have met me, you still want to continue looking for weight loss solution. How many of you? If you want it, let me see in the chat. Do you still want to keep running after weight loss coaches and weight loss solution, joining free programs here and there, learning, binge learning, and do you still want to continue that cycle? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. If you want to continue that cycle, don't even bother wasting your time here. So let's most people do not bother about this step. And if you be sincere with yourself, the last weight loss program you didn't plan it. You just jumped on it. You didn't bother about it. And that is because these people underestimate the power of sustainable weight loss. So they are so much in a hurry that they eventually land where they started. And they keep cycling endlessly at the same spot. There's this saying that says, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Am I right? Let me show you a few testimonials. Sandra says, I started on Monday, 10 days ago, with 117.9 kilograms. This morning, I'm weighing 113.5 kilograms. 4.4 kilograms down in 10 days. I sleep better. I eat less. My skin looks hydrated and better. I pass weight easily. So if you have issues with constipation, this is just the best for you. My urine is clear and does not smell awful anymore. No pain in my knees anymore. Like, she didn't say it has reduced. She said there's no pain again. In 10 days, pain disappeared. Pain disappeared. She says, thank you so much, coach. God bless you. And then this person says, as for me, I really appreciate the dedication of our coaches, especially our very own Coach Laura. Personally, I learned a lot. I have been on different diet programs, but I always have this binge eating whenever I start getting results. But it was different here. I learned the importance of balanced diet in weight loss. Every class of food is important to the body if taken correctly. It has changed the way I used to see food. You see the way I corrected their mindset about food. Aha. So I am happy to share my before, during, and after photo to encourage anyone that needs it. As you can see, there's a great physical improvement in my abdomen and all over my body, and even my skin looks brighter. Friends keep asking me what lotion I use. This is a lifestyle I am definitely keeping. Thank you, coaches, for the opportunity to partake in this 30 days challenge. Much love. And then somebody says, coach, do you know what? I went for my monthly checkup and my doctor was so impressed that she withdrew my drugs. And she said if I can maintain my diet, I may not need the drugs. So 14 days of practicing what we teach, she was able to get off drugs, not by herself. Her doctor said, you see this drug, you don't need them again. Just continue what you're doing. You will not need the drugs again. How many of you want that kind of health transformation? You want that kind of health transformation that doctors will tell you, oh, you are okay, you don't need drugs again. No, just drop the drugs. You don't need drugs again. Yeah. If you want to drop in the chat, I want. So she says, thank you. Yeah, that's right. So let's move on to the third step of this framework. This is when you now, that of course is execute, yeah? And execute means you now practice all that you know and you expect to now see the results. Without this step, the first two steps, even though they are very important, like I told you, they will yield absolutely no result. This execute step is a crux, or you can call it the practical of weight loss. What techniques we now adopt here will determine the quality and the sustainability of your results. Now, most people know so much about weight loss, but they never take a step to achieve it. They desire result, but the action does not follow their desire. This step is what will give you the dream body that you have always desired. Now, practice, they say, does what? Makes perfect. Now, let me just quickly read this testimonial from this client. She says, I have seen some changes in the clothes I wear as they are now getting loose. I have also seen a lot of changes in my health too. My sleep is now normalized. Unlike before the challenge, that I hardly fall asleep easily. I would have to rock myself to sleep like a baby. So, in the period of time she was in the 30-day program, she was able to now sleep normally from day 1 to day 30 without having to rock herself to sleep. Isn't that interesting? Then she says, I no longer have body pains, swelling feet, or swelling face anymore. No longer, like gone. 30 days, no more pain, no more swollen feet, no more swollen face. Amazing. And then she says, I no longer feel heavy like before. In fact, this has been my best fasting, Ramadan so far. So yeah, for Muslims, if you feel, will this work for me? I'm going to start fasting. Or even for Christians that are doing 100 days fasting. And fasting, would it work for me? Would it work for me? This is somebody that did it during Ramadan period of that year. I think this was 2 years ago when she sent me this testimonial. And then, she says, this has been my best fasting Ramadan so far. Okay, she said my sisters will be like, this year's Ramadan for me is incomparable to the previous ones. My addiction to caffeine was effectively managed as I no longer have withdrawal symptoms and pains. Kudos, coach. So this person was actually struggling with addiction before she joined the program. And then even that, that you would have gone to the psychologist, psychiatrist to manage, was effectively managed in just 30 days, right? And then even withdrawal symptoms that she used to feel was gone. She didn't feel it. And then she says, my cravings for carbohydrates and soft drinks have drastically reduced too. I want to send in more, but let me pray first. Okay, so she went to do a prayer. So basically, I mean, you already have an idea of how much this thing can help you, yeah? So let's go to the last step of the framework, and it's the sustain step. And this is now you working towards your dream body and working towards making it a permanent joy. This step ensures that you never again have to chase after any weight coach or weight loss program again forever. Like you just have delivered yourself from this problem of running after weight loss coaches and weight loss programs. Now, this step helps you to always improve on your result, your look, and your overall health. Now, because many people jump into weight loss without planning for sustainability and working to sustain it, they have very transient results. Like that's result that does not last. Okay, and that frustrates them into giving up on trying to lose weight. Don't start what you can't sustain. That's what I said here. And then this is Chiamaka. She says, I used to have serious body aches, but now I hardly experience them. So she said, I'm glad that I'm on this journey. So far, grateful to God for sustainability and to you for accepting to be the ladder to my healthy living. Good morning, coach. How was your night? Okay. Somebody else says, I have tried lots and lots of weight loss schemes, but this looks more sustainable for me. And others who don't want to deceive themselves too about the right way to lose weight. I will keep on because I'm beginning to have high self-esteem and also not getting shy when it comes to eating food in front of others because I know I am eating the right way now. All kudos to you. Then Chini says, very right, coach. I feel on the contrary, this lifestyle, if properly followed, should actually eliminate illness. From this short experience, I know how I feel. Somebody says, AG says, for me, the most interesting part is knowing what to do once you fall off the wagon. So we teach you that much that let's even assume you eventually fall off the wagon. What do you do? These are things that we teach to our clients. So I have developed the RPS framework to help you achieve a permanently sexy dream body. And I have gone over it step by step, how you can achieve and sustain your dream body. So you might be wondering, how can you apply this framework? Is that on your mind? How can you apply this framework? Now, there are only 2 ways to apply this framework. Yes? So you have 2 options. Option number 1, you can decide to do it by yourself. Honestly, if you do it by yourself, like just go back and sit down with this and try to break it down and try to do it by yourself and by yourself by your own best, you might get results. That's the truth. You might get results, but I've noticed that most times people who try to do it all alone would risk the frustration and mistakes that are associated with trying to lose weight with no one to guide them or help them where they feel stuck, which usually leads to little or no result. Okay, and even when they're doing it wrong, there's nobody to correct them about what they're doing. Okay, so that's why their results is usually very little, or sometimes they don't even get results. You see, but if you choose option one, this is a very good time to leave the class because I have shown you the fears that make you to feel stuck in your current body, the mistakes to avoid. I've even given to you free of charge my signature framework and everything that you need to do by yourself. I've given it to you. Okay, so this is the point. You might want to excuse us. Thank you for coming. Okay, thank you for coming. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the freebie section of this webinar. Did I deliver on my promise? Did I deliver on my promise? Tell me in the chat. Did I deliver on my promise? Did I give you value? Like, literally, did I give you value? Did you get value? If you got value, let me know in the chat. Did I deliver my promise? Yes, if you are still here, it simply means that you have chosen option two. And this is the moment that you have been waiting for. So option two is simple. Just allow me to help you. And that means you'll be fast tracking and cementing your results with my signature coaching program. You'll be fast tracking and cementing your results with my signature coaching program. And typically, what this means is that you want me to coach you, you want me to show you step by step exactly what to do, you want me to help you implement, you want me to hold you accountable, you want me to help you achieve a permanently hot, sexy body. But before I do that, let's quickly do a quick exercise. I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes and imagine for a moment. Close your eyes, imagine for a moment. Have you closed your eyes? Have you done that? It's 6 a.m. and the day is beginning to brighten yet again. You open your eyes slightly to see your beloved husband sleeping right there beside you. You took some minutes to reminisce on last night's lovemaking. The last time he was on full steam like that was when you newly got married. And then you give him a soft but meaningful good morning kiss. You rise, full of energy and vitality for the day's activities. You remember how sound your sleep was. This was something you used to struggle with that has now become so easy for you. You couldn't say, you couldn't but say a word of thank you to God for your newly found lifestyle. Just then, you walk towards the mirror and cannot help but notice your well trimmed body with your curves well articulated. The confidence with which you carried yourself made a statement. You look into the mirror and all you see is a charming woman, full of energy, joy, and life. You step into the bathroom and wrap the towel around you. I just can't believe that this day, when I will fit into this size of towel, would come, you said. You pick up your toothbrush, and as you look into the mirror, smells of admiration widely spread across your face. You just cannot stop admiring such a beauty that you have become. Heading into the bath, you notice that you can now comfortably scrub your back, a previously impossible task. You burst into songs of praise. Your joy cannot be contained. Stepping out of the bathroom, you begin to dress up while singing, and then your eyes stray to the dress hanging right there on the hanger, waiting for you to put it on. You pick it up and stretch out the sides. Is this for me? Am I the one to put on a size 8 dress? Did this really happen to me? Several questions scroll past your head in split seconds without waiting for responses. In a flash, you remember your last hospital visit. It was your routine checkup. After the doctor had examined your results, he was so impressed that he withdrew all your drugs. He commended your new lifestyle and asked you to continue what you did that got you this result. Again, you remember how your last play with the kids went. It was so full of fun that you chased them around and played football with them for several minutes without losing your breath. Climbing the stairs no longer scares you. Even the kids, your husband, and your domestic staff no longer fall sick as often as they used to. So much money has been saved, you thought. Quickly transitioning from there, you remember your last visit to the tailors and how everyone screamed when they saw you. After taking your measurements, they couldn't help but thank God for you, and they were all about asking for your secret. See how your skin is glowing. Catherine, please show us the secrets to always looking younger. Did you change your cream? What cream do you use now? Your confidence is contagious. I'm really happy for you. Oh. You self, show us the way now. You are so happy these days. I used to be the smartest in this circle, but Catherine has overtaken me. Who would have thought that you are this beautiful, Catherine? Several comments from your friends ran through your head as you beam with a wide smile that even you did not realize. You look so radiant and beautiful this morning. The voice of your heartthrob snaps you out of your many thoughts. Oh, you are awake. How was your night, my love? You quickly replied, leaning forward to receive his intended good morning kiss. You hear him ask, what's the secret of this radiant glow on my wife's face? I blessed the day I met Coach Laura, you said. Oh, that! I am grateful that after all the attempts, God finally sent us an angel to deliver us from the cycle of losing and gaining back weight. My wife is fully back, and the energy with which she takes me up on a match is superb. I am the favored, I'm the most favored with this lifestyle you found. He responded. You can say that again, my love. Coach Laura is truly God sent. You say as you both exchange a passionate kiss. Oh my God, almost gasping for breath. You look in the direction of the clock. It's almost time for my speaking engagement, you say. As you dress up quickly, your phone keeps ringing. It's a call from your personal assistant. You could tell that she was calling to remind you of the time of the event. Tomiwa should be waiting for me in the living room already. This is her call. You said, as you dress up, you notice the lustful look on your husband, as though he would have you back in bed. Don't give me that look. I'll be right back to you, Joe. You said playfully, you'd better come back prepared for me. You are so irresistible these days, my damn self. You both chuckle as you exit from the door. He follows you with, I love you so much, my baby. I love you too, you say as you hurry down the stairs, not minding if he hears you. Right there in the sitting room is Tomiwa, your assistant, whose admiring countenance and wide open mouth greet you as you come closer to her. Wow, this dress looks so good on you, ma. You're so beautiful, she says. I know, thank you so much, and good morning, you reply, as if she remembers something. Oh, good morning, ma, she says. I'm so sorry. Your beauty made me forget my manners. You both laugh as you try to hurry for the door, only to be held from behind in a tight hug. You're so beautiful, my darling, the voice said. Turning around to reciprocate the hug, you replied, thank you, my baby. I'm glad to have you. All right, baby, head quickly to the event. I will be watching your presentation and cheering you on from here. He says, I trust you. You respond. Letting go of the hug slowly, you beckon on Tomiwa to pick up the document and the tablets that you had dropped on the table, and you both head for the car. Mom, you're so beautiful. The compliments that greeted you from every of your domestic staff, the driver, the security, the cook, everyone. The journey lasted for a little over 15 minutes. As you alight from the car, you were greeted with a loud cheer from the anticipating audience. The event host was right there to welcome you, and the media houses were struggling to get your attention for a brief interview. You enter the venue and make for the seat reserved for you at the all women's conference. As the moderator reads your profile just before your session, the loud cheer that greets you was deafening. With a standing ovation, you were ushered to the stage. With your shoulders high and your confidence tops, you head for the stage to speak, but you couldn't help but notice the admiration on the faces of your audience. The cheer continued until you managed to calm the chair a few minutes later. After speaking for about an hour and a half, you call for questions, and everyone wants to know the secret of your beauty and transformation. The event ends, and one media house after the other, you grant them interviews. You head home to the eagerly waiting arms of your husband. It was a home you had gotten for yourselves in the Bahamas for your vacation. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. How did that feel? Tell me in the chat. How did that feel? How did that feel? How did that feel? You see, what you just felt is very possible for you. If only you would do what those who have the results are doing. And it is not far-fetched. I offer you my help with implementing these techniques that I've taught you for the past how many hours? 1 hour plus. Yes? And a lot more that I'm yet to teach you. You see, with my help, you are assured that you will get your desired result. A sexier, slimmer, healthier, brighter, more confident, smarter dream body before the first the end of first quarter. You don't even have to do much. Just accept my help and follow my instructions for only 30 days. Only 30 days. I promise that my instructions are not going to break your back. They're not even going to break your bank account. You won't have to give up your favorite meals. No, you don't even need to register for gym membership if you don't want to. But if you want to, good. If you don't want to, you don't need it. You don't need to buy or keep buying drugs and teas. You don't even need to save up money for surgery. But the question is, would you take my help? Will you allow me to help you? Like I have helped over 5,000 women, men, and even children from more than 25 countries of the world. Will you allow me to help you? Or would you prefer to keep struggling to figure it out on your own, where you can easily leverage my years of experience and research? Would you allow me to tenderly, lovingly, yet firmly lead you to the land of reality of your dream body, where you can dwell for the rest of your life and never again have to worry about running after weight loss coaches? Will you, will you allow me help you? If you said yes, then congratulations. 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 See, there's a lot more that we can achieve. But you see the time that we have on this webinar, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to permit me. Not even when we stay here for over 3 whole days. I will still not be able to impart all of this knowledge to you. But if you would only work with me for just 30 days, I promise to transform your mindset so that you will never feel pressured by what is happening around you or even give in to self-pressure. not only will your mindset drastically improve, your relationship with food will receive a boost. Just like you have seen in these testimonials, and of course, a lot more that time will not permit me to show you. Your physical, mental, emotional, social health, everything will receive a drastically um increased improvement. You will see improvement in all of these things. Your self-confidence will shoot up to the sky. You will love your body again. If you are married, your marriage will feel the impact. Your weight will drop by at least 7 kilograms, and your waistline by at least 3 inches. Okay, you will see yourself transform into the queen or the king that you truly are, with all your curves and body shape well articulated. I guarantee that you will absolutely love what you see. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? If your fire emojis are not too busy, please drop them for me in the chat. Drop your fire emojis for me in the chat. Drop your fire emojis for me right there in the chat. Drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls. I present to you the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint Program. So, what is this program? The Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint Program is an online coaching program that is designed to help anyone who is tired of running after weight coaches get their permanently sexy bodies without having to go under the knife, go through the rigor of the gym, the expenses, and of course, the health hazards of swallowing pills and slimming teas, or even having to eat boring and unbalanced meals in 30 days. The program lasts for 30 days, right? In this program, I help you realize what exactly is responsible for the weight acquisition. That's why you have gained the weight, why you should even bother about weight loss. I help you realize what you have been doing wrong, what you should do right, how your body helps you lose weight permanently without you sweating it out. I would help you realize popular weight loss techniques that damage your health so that you can avoid them or you can run. I will help you to plan your weight journey so that it is pleasurable for you. I will show you easy, healthy, effective, and sustainable ways to lose weight permanently without breaking your bone at the gym or eating what you don't like or swallowing boring and dangerous pills and teas. I will show you how to get permanently flat abs that you would absolutely be so proud of. I will help you identify which of the techniques suits you best as a person. I will handhold you to practice these things for a period of 30 days and just so that you are assured of maximum results. Okay. I will hold you accountable with my team of coaches. I will show you hacks and tricks that ensure that you are slaying in your dream body without having to ever again bother about weight gain. What is in this program? This is module one of the course that you're going to be getting, where I treated your mindset and your weight loss. Okay. Module two, I taught everything about how to lose weight. Okay. So I titled it Your Dream Body is Possible. In module three, I taught how to get a flat belly. So I titled it Your Flat Belly is Possible. That's module three. Module four will now help you to personalize your weight journey. Everything that I've taught, how do you apply it as a person? Which one will work for you best as a person? That's what module four takes care of. And of course, module five is lose weight and keep it off. So this is where I teach how to sustain your weight loss for life permanently. So that's what you get in module 5. And of course, I have added post module affirmations to boost your self esteem and your body image. Okay. Now, this course comes with some bonuses. I have added some bonuses for you, like 30-day meal and activity plan. About my meal plan, some of my clients say it is quite rewarding. I feel a lot lighter. I'm enjoying the meal plan the most. Somebody says this is the best looking meal plan for weight loss that I've ever seen. Thanks so much. And that person says, I'm so happy when I went through the meal plan because there is little to spend. Most of the food items are the ones we use in our kitchen, so no need to break the bank account. Yes, I allow you to eat any food that you want to eat, and I, just basically help you to use it to lose weight. Look at how my clients are eating. This is rice. This is popcorn. This is potato and eggs, of course. This is yam and eggs. This is rice. This is wrap. This is swallow. I think it's pounded yam or some one of them. This is noodles. Okay. This is beans, rice, bread, everything. Swallow. Do you want to eat like this and still lose weight? This is how you're going to eat. If you join my sustainable weight loss blueprint program, you eat your normal food. And of course, another bonus you will get is 30-day support, accountability, and group coaching. This is what my clients have to say about my live coaching calls. Somebody says, listening to your onboarding call at our first session totally changed my mindset about weight control and other allied issues. I'll be the first to recommend you. By the way, the person that sent in this testimonial is a medical doctor. My wife is also a medical doctor. And now, listening to me, they have learned a lot about weight control. Yeah, somebody says, I just like the accountability and the result that I'm seeing. Another person says, beautiful morning to a wonderful, courageous, intelligent, smart, amazing coach. The list is endless. My head is swelling, actually. The way you split these things is really superb. Value packed. Every page time details is worth it. I love what I got. You are good at what you do. Keep being you as you impact more lives. I love you. Yeah. So those are the things you get. Other bonuses that you also get, you get my book, one of my books. I told you I'm an author. So this is one of my books. That's 9 ways to lose weight fast. You get that as one of your bonuses. I'm giving that to everybody that signs up for this program. I'm also giving you my book, Zero Stress Flat Belly, as reference. You also get this as bonus after you get the program. And of course, the third bonus you will get on this program is a template, okay, that helps you to monitor your weight progress. So that you're not just walking in the dark. You will know how to monitor your weight progress. At the end of this program, you should be able to know which weight loss techniques you should never engage in and why you shouldn't. You should be able to track your body metabolism to give you your dream sexy body. You should be able to eat what you love and still lose all the weight. You should be able to do away with all the weight loss techniques that stress you and your pocket without giving you any significant results. You should also know how to permanently keep fit so you never have to bother about weight gain ever again. You should be able to enjoy significant improvements in your overall health, enjoy significant increase in your confidence level, develop a deep sense of love for your body, and so much more that you will get on this program. General health improvements, of course. This is one of my clients. In 7 days, she was able to reverse endometriosis, not just with mouth, not just that she wasn't feeling the pain. She went to do MRI. This is somebody that was already scheduled for surgery. She joined the program, and in 7 days, she went back to do MRI, and they could not find all the lesions and adhesions in 7 days. And the nurses were asking her, what did she do differently? If you can see my screen, you can read this conversation. I'm just trying to be fast because of our time. And of course, Angela too, after losing 17 kilograms of weight and 16 inches in 60 days. Angela was in 60 days. She gave us a lot of health improvements. And then somebody else, no more back pain, urine is clear, not smelling, blood pressure is stable. I have a clear skin, no more acne. I have a better and strong discipline about what enters my mouth, and a lot of things like that. And then I learned great and tasty recipes on how to cook healthy meals and so on and so forth. So you are expecting general health improvements and of course sustainable results. We help you get sustainable results. Dr. Nafisa sent me this. She said, I shared your contact with another friend and colleague. I told her about my weight loss and she was floored. I haven't seen her in about 6 months and she couldn't believe it. I have hit my 20 kilogram mark. I fell off the wagon for about 2 weeks as I traveled, but jumped back on immediately I returned. Thank you again, coach. Olabisi says, from 66 kg to 62 kg, I maintain 62 kg as I don't want to go lower than this. So I now replied and said, oh, good. That means you achieved your weight goal during the challenge. That's the 30-day program. And I've kept the weight off for about 1 year and 7 months. Is that right? She says, yes, coach. So we help you. I mean, these are people, some of my clients have actually maintained their weight loss for more than 4 years. And yes, we have people that we can boast off like that. Okay, so what do you get again? You get healthy skin. This person says, see how fine I was. Everyone was like, Ene, what is happening? Oh, your skin glow is exceptional. Thanks, coach. Becky, after Becky has lost 17 kilograms, wow, in 30 days, 17 kilograms in 30 days. He says, I feel so healthy with healthier looking skin. You see all of that. I'm not going to take any guests on this call because of our time. So let me just show you what you get again. This is sustainable weight loss blueprint. Okay, everything put together that you get is valued at $250, and that's about 375,000 naira. You also get the meal and activity plan, which is currently valued at 40,000 naira. That's about 60,000. $40, which is about 60,000 naira. You get 30-day group support, accountability, and coaching, which is valued at $200, and that's about 300,000. You also get this book. We are currently selling it at 6,000 naira, and that's about $4. This other book, Zero Stress Flat Belly, is also selling at 6,000 naira. That's about $4. You get this bonus book with progress monitoring template. It's currently selling at $3. That's about 3,000 naira, yeah. And then everything together with the cost and all the bonuses, you are getting a total value of $500. And if you convert that to naira, if you're in Nigeria, that's about 750,000 naira. That's the value of the cost and the bonuses that I've put together for you on that program. So let's go over this again. The cost alone is $250. The meal and activity plan is $40. Life coaching and maximum support and accountability for the entire period is $200. 39 ways to lose weight fast, $4. Zero stress flat belly, $4. Template for monitoring your weight progress, $2. Everything together is a total value of $500 or $750,000 and 750,000 naira. So if you are thinking that's all you're going to get, then think again, because I'm about to shock you. You're getting more than this. I want to, bless some fast action takers on this call. Yeah. So the first 5 to take me up on this offer will get a free one-on-one consultation with me. And that one-on-one consultation is currently worth 150,000 naira. And that's $100. To talk with me for 30 minutes on a one-on-one consultation, you have to pay $100. That's about 150,000. I'm going to give it to the first 5 that get this program. And what is this consultation call about? I will give you practical and tailored solution to your health and wellness journey. Another thing you're going to get as a fast action taker is my latest book. This is our latest baby, Fast Burner Recipes, Volume 1. In this book, I taught how to use herbs and spices for fast weight loss. We're currently selling this book at 15,000 naira. That's about $10. Yeah, I'm giving that to the first 5 action takers. Now, see what my clients are saying about the book. Just a few of the things they're saying about the book. I've been drinking the cinnamon lemon tea 3 times a day. The way it has been taught in the book, right? The miracle is my BP that has always been 157 over 105 or a little higher. It's now 135 over 101. Just drinking it for 3 days now. Thanks so much for the class. I pray by the end of the week, I get 120 to over 90. I'm so happy cinnamon is doing miracles for me. So I taught how to use cinnamon for weight loss. And of course, it is fixing blood pressure. Absolutely crazy. Hagar says, good afternoon. I tried cinnamon and peppermint banana mix, one of the recipes that I shared in the book. It was amazing. Come and see me licking bowl. So not just any kind of hard to swallow recipes. It's tasty recipes that you see in that book. So you get that too when you are part of the first 5 to register for this. I'm also giving the first 5 is of this other book of mine, My Dream Body Affirmations. Okay. Um, it's currently selling at 7,500, and that's about $5. I will give you the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint worksheets, currently $5, about 7,500 naira. So, and also I'm going to be teaching you how to make different healthy meals, healthy meals recipe classes. Apart from the book, you also take classes. Okay. And then in one of the recipe classes, somebody sent in their final products where we taught Greek yogurt in that class. We taught how to make Greek yogurt in that class. And then she says, Greek yogurt is ready. Thank you very much, our trainer, because this quantity is more than 5 kg. This was about 3 or 4 years ago. Now, if you know how much this Greek yogurt is, you would open your mouth. If you're in Nigeria, you know now. Look at this quantity of Greek yogurt that she made. And with how much? Okay, so Reread says, Our family now joins her in this new lifestyle. That's absolutely amazing. I love this testimonial. When family members are now getting healthy together with you, when they see what you're doing and they see how it is as it has impacted your life, all of them will want to get healthy with you. Right? Another person is saying that this challenge is becoming more and more interesting as it is bringing out my cooking talent. I am feeling like one chef. You see, we teach you practically beautiful recipes. Okay, and that class is valued at $40, and that's about 60,000 naira. That's the value of the class that you're going to be getting as a fast action taker, together with the others that I'm going to give you as a fast action taker. So, how much is this program? I told you that it's a 30-day program. It's the Sustainable Influence Blueprint program. So, somebody about the money. These are the things my clients are saying. At first, I was not happy about the price because I felt it was too high. Heads up, it's not cheap. But I mean, it's going to be affordable for you. Okay. So this person said I was not happy about the price because I thought it was too high. But the full commitment of the coaches, their level of responsibility and availability, no partial treatment. Excuse me. They were so disciplined to the extent of sending some of us to prison for as little as one omission. Their level of patience and tolerance was on another level. Above all, we learned so many things as bonus, ranging from yogurt making, different healthy foods, and friendship. You see, I told you about that too. So I can go on and on, but let me stop here. And then when I asked her, how satisfied are you? She said she's 98% satisfied. Somebody that was not happy about the money came in and then he's saying, I give you 98%. So we delivered. Another person says, Coach, I am really glad that I found you. I am telling you. Thanks for what you do. Even the money we paid, self, no rate what we are getting. When Mr. Matthew, while on this program, sent us a review one time like that this program, if we're to give it to people 10 times the current price, it will still be a giveaway. That's what he said. And if you're in our Telegram group, just go there and you will go to the very first post. You will see he was saying it on live interview, right? That this program, the price they paid, by the time they checked all the things that have changed for them, if they were to give it to them at more than 10 times the current price, it will still be a giveaway, right? And then how I says, coach, this program past 60K, now correct lectures you they give. I am grateful for the gift of joining your group. So again, here's what you get: the course, the meal plan, life coaching, support and accountability, 39 ways to lose weight fast, zero stress fat belly, templates for monitoring your weight progress. This is what everybody will get, whether you are a fast action taker or 5 people have already paid and then you're paying later. Everybody is going to get this. But for the fast action takers, you're going to get this as addition to what everybody will get. You get a free one-on-one consultation with me, my latest ebook, Fast Banana Recipes Volume 1, How to Use Herbs and Spices for Fast Weight Loss. You will get my Dream Body Affirmations, Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprints worksheets, Healthy Meals Recipe classes. You get all of that. And the total amount of bonuses that you're going to get as a fast action taker is $180. That's about 270,000 naira, yeah? So what you get right here and right now, add the total general value. If you're one of the fast action takers, add total general value of $500 to which is 750,000, depending on the currency that you're calculating with. Add it to the fast action takers extra bonus, which is $180 or 270,000 naira. So you get a total value for the fast action takers here. You get a total value of $680, which is about 1,020,000 naira for you as a fast action taker. No, I mean, I'm not going to ask you to pay 1 million right now for it, now. But even though you're getting a lot more value than that, you're not going to pay up to that. And that is why it is good to be in a webinar like this, because I mean, you get special offers that you cannot get anywhere else. So if you were to invest in a life transforming program that has the ability to permanently transform your body and your health and make all your weight problems to disappear like magic, tell me in the chat, what would be a fair investment for you? How much do you think is fair? How much do you think is fair if you were to invest in this kind of life transforming program? How much? Just tell me in the chat. I'm going to tell you how much it is, obviously, yeah. But just tell me in the chat how much. Just guess. How much do you think will be a fair investment for you? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Quickly, 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 quickly. Yeah, let's go. How much do you think will be fair for me to charge you on this program? Looking at all the things that you have gotten. Well, if you say $1,500, honestly, it's still very, very cheap. Because me, I know some influencers that charge between $15,000 and $25,000. And the truth is, they don't even guarantee results. Many of them might even cost you several side effects, like I told you before, and leave you with a lifetime of managing the aftermath of the programs that they have. You have spent $15,000, $25,000 to get. Okay, for today only, and for everyone who will get access to the offer in this webinar, you are getting access for a one-time price of one-time price of should I tell you? $100 only. Crazy, you will say. So the price is actually 150,000 naira. I mean 150,000 naira. If you're in Ghana, that's 2,500 Ghanaian cedis. If you're paying in dollars, that's about $100 only. But wait, the fact that you are here, I'm giving you a 50% discount. Okay. So you get it at $50. That's about 75,000 naira and 1,250 Ghanaian cedis only. And this is valid for just 48 hours. 48 hours. This 50% live webinar attendees bonus is valid for just 48 hours. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know that you're thinking the cost is high. Even though the reality is, you and I know that it is worth it. Okay? And I don't even want to assume. Tell me, considering all that I've been, all you're going to get in this program, is it worth the cost? Tell me in the chat. Is it worth the cost? Is it worth the cost? Is it worth it? Like, I mean, even if I had to pay the whole $100, everything you're going to get in this program, is it? If I asked you to pay $100, would it have been fair for you to pay $100? Just tell me. I'm not saying you are paying $100, but I mean, just tell me, is it worth it? Is it worth the price that we put on it? Is it worth the price that we put on it? Is it worth the price that we put on it? Well, here's the thing. I know exactly how it feels like to have an opportunity right in front of you, and everything in you is screaming, I want this, I want this, I want this. But there's something else that they see in you that is saying, I can't have it because I don't have enough money. So this is what I am going to do for you that is still listening. For you that is still listening, I'm going to do something for you. I want to give you a lifeline that no one gave me when I started my weight loss journey. And no one else will give you on a normal day. So I want to reward just a few persons because you are still here. Please note that this offer is only for the first 5 who are going to pay right now. The moment I get 5, it is done. Everyone else is going to get the 48-hour live attendance webinar discount, which is $50. Abi? Everybody else, after the first 5, everybody else will pay $50. But for the first 5 that are still listening to me that can quickly take action right now, I'm going to do something for you, and I'm going to reduce your cost. So you pay $35, just $35, which is about 50,000 naira. And if you're in Ghana, that's about 835 Ghanaian cedis only. And this is only for the first 5 to register. Yeah. So yeah, apart from all the bonuses that you're getting as one of the first 5, you are also getting extra discount from everybody else. How beautiful is that? So how do you register? Quickly click on this link. If you are paying from out of the country, this works better for you. Just type out that link in your browser, HTTPS. Just you know what? Let me get it on the screen so that it will be easier for you to see. Let me get on the screen for you. Yes, so you can quickly copy that. So if you are using the link, how you would access the first action takers bonus is there's a space there that will ask you if you have a coupon code. Click on it and put action. If you put action, it will cut down the price from, $100 to $35, and then you can quickly make that payment to secure your slot if you are paying with the link. But if you're not paying with the link, the account details is currently on the screen. So just copy out the account details and gets done. Another thing you can do, so if you want to do a quick back transfer, is the WhatsApp that you've been communicating with me on. Go on that WhatsApp and ask me that question, account details. Just drop account details on that WhatsApp. You will be responded to with the account details of the brand. Then you can quickly make your payment and come back. Do you understand? Once you come back, once you've made your payment, come back and tell me I am in, so that I will know that you have made your payment and we can welcome you, especially into the Sustainable Weight Loss Blueprint program. So that's it for the first five. For the first five. So if you're fast enough, I'll give you the entire blueprint plus all the bonuses that I've highlighted free of charge, even at the more discounted price. If you're fast enough. So that's it. That's the account details on your screen. Go ahead and make the payment before it is too late, before we get five. Once we get five, that's the end. Everybody begins to pay $50, which is 75,000. Okay, once we get five, everybody pays 75,000. Now, in case you are still wondering if this will work for you, let me show you something. Meet Philomena. This is how it began. She says, my name is Honorable Ofune Philomena. I am a retired senior lecturer and currently an online relationship counselor. I came in contact with DBL on, that's Dream Body by Laura, okay? I came in contact with DBL on Facebook. Before my involvement with DBL, I had participated in some other weight loss programs, and sincerely, my experiences have been roller coaster in nature. Consistency was lacking because accountability officials were not monitoring participants the way DBL accountability officers do. And then 14 days after, she says she had lost some considerable weight. Started at 123 kg. She had lost weight and she's now 120.5. And then, of course, she had lost 3 inches of waistline in 14 days. Okay, don't forget, we promised that in 30 days you will get that result. But I mean, she's here. She has lost it in 14 days already. So she says she went to the hospital. Okay, let me just read in her words. I went to the hospital with one of my children and grandchild for their routine checkups. I then asked the medical personnel to please weigh me. And oh my God, she said, Grandma, you are weighing 120.5. You have to walk and do. I said, what? She said, yes, 120.5. I said, seriously? She said, yes. So uh, that's that for 14 days. I think I just want to, I do, okay. And then she says, the experience has been very eventful. I have been on some other weight loss programs, but those ones were really cumbersome. I am happy with this one. She says, urine color and smell is clearer and less smelly. Energy level is good. Craving or hunger level has reduced. My quality of sleep is better. I used to sleep 4 to 5 hours, but now I sleep between 4 hours to 7 hours. My weight moved from 123 kilograms to 120.5 kilograms. Belly size reduced from 55 to 52 inches. My skin is clearer and shiny. People say I look happier. My confidence level is very good. Relationship with food. I have a better control over what I want to eat and what I should not eat for my own sake. Surprisingly, a few tight clothes formerly now fit. Knee pains have reduced in 14 days. My blood pressure is good. Blood sugar is good. Health is good. Mental health is good. I can think more clearly now. I am glad I went to get my weight check again at the hospital. Thank you. Okay. And then 30 days after, okay, she says, practice, they say, makes perfect. The past 37 days wellness journey that I participated in has been an eventful one with Coach Laura and her team at hand, especially the accountability coaches and our accountability partners, because we're paired. Of course, you'll be paired. Okay, the healthy living lifestyle was engaging. Everyone was very focused on the reason we joined the wellness program. However, one thing is clear. I feel lighter and better. I don't have mood swings anymore. Neither am I unnecessarily irritable. My waistline has reduced from 55 to 51. Some of my clothes that were very tight before can fit now. My skin glows. Some of the age marks have disappeared and are still fading out. My tummy size has reduced. I can confidently caution myself and I feel I'm about veering off track. You see, sustainability. Um, Thank you, Coach Laura, for guidance and for ever being patient and correcting with love. I believe I can carry on confidently from here. May the Lord honor you in the matchless name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you. And then she says, being involved with DBL has taught me a lot. I now know the importance of having virtually every meal with leafy grains and vegetables generally and drinking enough water daily. So some of the things we teach. She says, what I love about DBL, about the wellness journey, is that it has taught me self-discipline. I know how to place my food properly now. I also have absolute control over whatever I decide to eat and how to eat it correctly. I'm also seeing results gradually. And when we asked her, would you recommend DBL to the people listening? She said, yes, of course. As a matter of fact, I've already introduced about 3 people to 4 people by giving them the link, and I hope they will reach out to Coach Laura. So if the program works for a resilient person whose metabolism has been slowed down by age and other factors, is it not work for you? So what are you waiting for? Time is running out. Go ahead and transfer to 50 naira. Okay? If you only want to be a part of the lucky five to get discounts and all, of course, all the other extra bonuses that I've mentioned, details and currencies, what do you call it? You can pay this, you can pay in naira, you press it, you'll be able to pay different people participated in this program. Yes. Can I take the course of program at my pace? Yes, you can take the course at your pace, but the program is typically within a time frame of 30 days. So 30 days and holding you accountable and all of those things. And then of course you can practice at your pace if you want to. When and where do the coaching calls hold? The coaching calls hold. We have WhatsApp support group, we have Telegram support group, and of course sometimes we'll do Zoom calls. Okay. Can you guarantee results? Yes and no. I can guarantee results if you take part actively in the program. You see that what you're doing is right. You take to correction. You're doing it the right way. Then I can guarantee results. But if you do not do what you're supposed to do, then of course it's that on you. Yeah, you still need to come correct. You still need to come and take part and do it the right way. So how much time do you need to give this program to get results? Of course, you have seen people who get results in the very next day of the program, right? I showed you some of the testimonials. The very next day they see results. It all depends on you and your compliance with the program. If let's talk about the installmental payment, want an exclusive and private option, yes, they have option two. On this option is the VIP option, is the premium option. You can now choose how long you want the program to last. Is it a month, 6 months, 1 year? That one is more. You can do long-term coaching with a private coaching, and there will be solo coaching and so many other perks that are just available in the group coaching program. Okay. So let's talk about. So this is our guarantee. If but you don't get any result that I have promised you, we will refund your money 100% without apologies and with